Okay, guys, welcome back. It is a crispy one out here, and I don't think I have to mention that. I am out here at the Sawmill shack. That was a chilly ride in this morning, but life's good. I got my fresh coffee with me. What I'm getting up to today is trying to tie in some of the ends of this thing, the Sawmill shack, by putting up some siding. If we have a look here, on the gable ends, they're pretty exposed. And I think I mentioned this last time that my concern is that I get blowing snow and rain coming in there. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to take some of my 2x6s that I already have cut, and I'm actually going to make them into 1x6s. A little bit faster of a process. Time is of the essence right now. I'm going to put some siding up there out of those 2x6s made into 1x6s, and that'll sort of protect myself from the elements. As you can see on the last video or the last episode, I got the front roof on, and that's looking pretty slick. Full of frost up there as we speak. So I got some stuff to do here today. There's a big storm. I think it's coming in tomorrow. I don't know if it's going to be rain or snow. My breath is sort of fading, but if it was today, it would definitely be snow. So that's sort of, you know, lighting the fire under you know where. So that's going to get me motivated, and that's going to get me moving today. I am going to keep moving today because I am crispy right now. But yeah, I think it'll look real nice when that's done. So that's the plan. I'm going to clean up a little bit too. I brought my backpack blower out here. I'm going to use my blower to clean off the platform for the Sawmill shack. I will get the sawmill fired up here first thing. And I think that's just about it. Probably some cleanup a little bit and more or less just buttoning things up here. I got some other ideas coming down the pipe for this thing aside from what I'm going to do today. So I would encourage you to come back each episode because I think it's going to look real good when it's done. I want this thing to be user-friendly. I want it to be, well, efficient. And I want it to be, you know, a nice-looking piece. So I'm going to put my solid effort in today and try to get it there. Anyways, guys, appreciate you're all here. Hope you got your own coffee going. And let's get down to work. tell you, nothing better than being out here on a crisp morning, having nothing but birds and maybe some critters making sound and hitting some nails and sawing some wood. It's good life out here. Out of gas. Put the glue on the wrong side. Well, guys, the birds are just about starting to make their little chirp sound, and that happens just before the sun sets. I got out here this morning when the sun was rising, so it's been a pretty long day, but to be honest with you, there's no place I'd rather be than out here pounding nails at my sawmill shack. Let's have a look and see what we got done here today. I think we got a fair bit accomplished. You guys can see in there, we got the siding up on that gable end, and I also got the siding up on this gable end. Now, when I got out here first thing this morning, to be honest with you, I had no idea how I was going to get the siding up there. I had a general, I don't know, maybe idea in the back of my mind, but I had to go draw it out so I could actually get something built. By the time I did all that figuring, I ended up getting this built. And you guys can see, I think it looks pretty slick. Got the boards up there, they're all 6 inches wide. And if we look up a little bit higher here, we can see that the boards follow the contours of the roof line. And so I think it looks good, it's functional, and hey, in my books, that's a win. And if we make our way up here, you guys can see behind me here, here's some of the framing I had to figure out, and you saw me pounding the nails and doing the gluing and all that. That's what we ended up with. It's definitely solid, I know that for certain, and I think it's definitely going to keep the weather out. Now, one thing that's quite unique about this, at least for me, is I put it on the outside portion, or the very last rafter. So this actually overhangs, or it sticks out beyond the edge of the sawmill. So if snow does happen to hit that, it's going to fall, and it's not going to fall onto the deck. So that was one of the things. I don't tend to do that like that. I tend to put it back a little bit, but I just thought I'd do something different. Making our way to this end here, you guys can see the exact same thing. Down below there, you can see the deck. This actually overhangs that deck, and I'd say this is built pretty sturdily. Is sturdily a word? Sturdily? I don't know. It's built pretty well anyways, so I would say that's a win in my books. If we come out here, just one little boo-boo, and I'm not going to hide it from you guys. You can see on my first few boards, see how the angle, have a look up there. See how the angle on the top of the boards, they start to taper off, and then the gap gets pretty big up there. Way up there, you see it? That gap is because I thought this was a 612 pitch roof. To be honest with you, I don't know what happened in my brain, but it actually is closer to a 712 pitch. And so after I got that corrected, it followed the roof line a little bit better. Now that gap there, it's going to get a board covering it, so you'll never know. And well, you will know now that I told you, but we'll be the only ones who know about it. So I think it looks good nonetheless. And likewise, just like the other side, it follows the roof line. So after a little bit of a break, I'll be back out here because I got a little bit more I want to do. As I mentioned, if you look at the underside of the roof there, I want to put a little decorative board to hide the cuts on the top of those siding pieces. Once I do that, then I can move on to some other projects. I want to tackle some of the bracing. This is just temporary for now. I want to get something more permanent. I also have to do the same on the front posts. And once that's done, I can start thinking about log bunks, right, where I pile the logs before coming to the mill. And I also want to think about offcut, what do you call them? Offcut racks, so that I can cut it into firewood. Anyways, there's a lot going on around here. This playlist definitely shows from start to finish of this sawmill shack. I would encourage you guys to check it out. Today was a good day all around. If you can take pride in something after you built it, hey, that's a win in my books. Guys, if you're brand new here, welcome. If you're not brand new, welcome back. And everyone, make sure you come back next time, and I'll see you then.